Hey everyone, let's unbox and have a look at the bricks and pieces in Dream Village by LEGO Dreamzzz. This is set number 40657, contains 434 bricks, retails for $29.99. The set was provided by the LEGO Group for late review. And essentially what we're going to be having here is I think we have some nice parts that we can scrounge out of this set. Here's the figures on the top, and that's what it looks like on the back of the box. Okay, let's crack it open. I'm hoping there's some good hidden pieces in this set. I'm always looking for some unique elements in here, and some of you were correct. These sets do have some nice parts. Now, I'm not much into the theme, but I always give everything a whirl here. Uh-oh, I see something I didn't want to see. I've been doing some reviews without the stickers. Well, I guess 2 out of 3 wasn't too bad. So that's what we're going to be putting on there. Man, looks like something you'd see in Harry Potter or something. I don't know. And then here's the building guide, and it's bound. Okay, I'm hoping this is divided up in such a way that it's a collaborative build. Now it just jumps right on into bag 1. And we got several bags here. I'm hoping these are individuals. Oh, we got our typical 5, huh? Well, there it is. Well, we'll start with bag 1. Well, let's see what we have in here. I do see some oddball colors already. Whoa, I'm getting a little excited there with the unboxing. I'll save that for later. And we get a 8x8 half round plate, pretty cool. Some 2x2 round flat tiles and some leaf pieces. What, only 2? Wow. I wonder what that thing in his mouth is. You should. I remember there was a kid back in grade school, like, man, about 40 years ago that had one of those. I guess to strengthen up the teeth. And some 1x3x3 window frames. Hope there's glass that go in them. Oh, there they are. How bad are these scratched up? Yes, I'm still dinging. Well, that's in good shape there. Here's another one. If I say they're good and later on they're scratched, that's on me. Well, I can't even get this one off the table. And yeah, that's in good shape. I can always use these little 3x3 frames. They're just not in a lot of colors yet. And seeing them in flame yellowish orange is kind of different. We got one of these. What is this? A 1x6 wheel well or a mud guard. Okay, we got ourselves a wizard's hat. We can use that for something, and palisade bricks. And oh, okay, we got a little honey pot here. And I found out this is metallic. This is titanium metallic. I found the correct color of that now, finally. Round 1x1 flat tile, 1x1 plate with holder. We got ourselves a 1x2x2 frame. Some of these type of rounded bricks with the sticks. I don't know what these are called yet. And we have an Egger bowl cut. You know what? Now that's really popular in my area. With the taper fade. Seems like everybody's got that now. Maybe that's what inspired them, was this theme. Got ourselves a voodoo doll body. That's what I call them. And torso and some pants. What else we got here? We got 1x2 by 2/3 plate with bow, 1x3 and 1x4 plates, 1x6 flat tiles, 1x4 plate with 2 studs. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that hairstyle. Even I've had that about 30 years ago. So, and some inverted 1x2 45-degree slopes. You'll be seeing these in a tutorial. Maybe you already have. Depends on when I release this. And there's the head for the voodoo doll. Well, I get a lot of these here. And a round 1x1 brick. And I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. There's some pieces that I could use. Somebody said you like hearing the inspiration behind these. Like, what would I use these parts for? So I'm going to try to do that as much as I can in these here. Okay, we got a lattice window insert. You know, you can use these for older style homes. Cooktop, not so much, but or like for decorative doors, for like you've seen bookshelves that have some of this fancy stuff, maybe even china hutches. That's what that's probably going to go into. Got some gold wands and some flame yellowish orange studs. Here's a beard. Oh, there was a stud stuck in there, so you get 2 beards. 1x2 plate with slide. And some 1x1, well, this is a 1x1 brick, but this is a 1x1 brick with 1 stud, so, yeah. Okay, we also have some 1x1 bricks in reddish brown. I was hoping those were printed. And some nice stud flowers in nice bright green. And a ball with 3.2 shaft. Okay, 1x1 plates. And a little handle for the honey pot. Yeah, that's a nice, decent assortment for bag 1. Let's have a look at the contents in bag 2. Like it's just mostly plates, but we'll see. I've seen these before. They're like a windscreen, but they usually have these over doors or windows, so those are kind of a unique thing to use for those. 4x8 plate and a 1x8x2 brick with arch. 1x6 plates. Let's see here, don't be rolling off. A 3 stud long shaft. Some more of these 1x2 plates with slide and 1x3 plates. Got another one here. Oh, a red 1x1 nose cone, that's cool. Some more of these frames. I hope there's more of those lattice pieces or glass that go in those. And 2x6, 2x8 plates, and a 3x3 plate, and a 4x4 quarter round plate, and 2x3 tile with snaps, and 1x2 plate, and 2 1x3 bricks with dowel in that magenta color, so that's cool. It just kept coming and coming. And we have a set of 1x2x1 double wall elements, 1x3 bricks and flame yellowish orange, and I think that's the only one I see in here, 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow, or a plate with 2 studs, and we got some 1x4 by 2/3 plate with bow, palisade bricks and 1x4 plates, inverted 1x2 by 3 slope, round 2x2 flat tile, 2x3 plates. We got a 2x2 rocker bearing plate, inverted 1x2 45-degree slopes, some 1x1 bricks, and 2x2 round tiles. And common stuff I've seen millions of times. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, I do spy some nice green transparent gems. I can use those for all sorts of stuff, and some 1x2 rocker bearings. Here's the gold lattice pieces for the frames. We got a nice green frog, 1x1 plates, some of this light purple 1x1 round flat tiles, and speaking of purple, we got 2 gems in that color too. Those are always cool to have. I've been collecting those up. I may have to do a tour on those one day. And a 1x2 jumper plate, a round transparent yellow 1x1 brick. Oh, we got a magenta frog. Okay, cool. I don't think I have it in that color. And I don't know what that is. Oh, it's just a regular flame yellowish orange stud and some telescope pieces. In addition to 1x1 and 1x2 plates and 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. Look at this nice aqua color in bag 3. Let's take a closer look. See here. Oh, someday I'll have to get that mount in here to mount the camera so I can put my hands underneath. And 8x8 half round plate in lime green, a 1x6x2 brick with arch. Oh, a couple of 1x3 bricks with arch, 1x1 bricks, voodoo doll body, and some 1x3 plates in that color too. Oh, okay, some 1x3 bricks in the same color, and There's the head. Just one-sided. Must be the chef then. Chef's hat. I can always use a couple of those. One of these weird 1x2 rounded brick plate things. And some 1x3 quarter round plates. Downwards 1x2 by 1x2 angler plate. Got some palisade bricks, inverted 45-degree slopes, a croissant. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of these 1x1 plates with the side holder, and 1x1 bricks, 1x2 corner plates. And some more of those aqua blue color, and then we got a couple of these 1x4 plates with the 2 studs, 1x6 flat tile, and yeah, let's see what's in here. No, don't roll off. Okay, some of that aqua blue stud color, studs, and 1x2 jumper plates, and one of these little mixing things for like a mixer. Looks like we get 2 of those. And we got a meat cleaver. It's silver metallic, as well as a couple of forks. Wow, there's only 2 forks. Wow, but we get a pretzel though. And we're going to have our leafies. So there's some leaf pieces and some chocolate cookies. How many of those do we get in there? Just 2. And just regular round 1x1 flat tiles. Some of these little ice cream toppers and some nice light purple stud flowers. We've got some more of those little cinnamon disc things. Green stud flowers and 1x1 bricks that like to roll off. All right, let's see if we have any goodies in bag 4. Come on, open it. I want to see. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, dark orange 4x6 plates, great for making furniture. 4x8 plate in reddish brown, and a 4x4 plate in white, and some cool yellow 2x4 angular wedge plates. Oh, we got an upwards 1x2 by 2x2 angular plate. And downwards, well, that one rolled on the floor. I'll get it later, but we get 2 of those. 1x2 by 1x4 downwards angular plate. And I know where it rolled off to, I just don't want to get down there and pick it up right now. And some 1x2 slopes in that aqua blue color. We also get 45-degree 1x2 slopes and some 1x2 bricks. Okay, looks like we got ourselves a medium. Well, maybe that could be dark azure. 1x2 or 1x2 double corner wall element. Or window frames. I wonder if we're going to get some inserts for those. And one of these propeller pieces, 1x4 plates and inverted 1x3 25-degree slopes. And some of these 1x2 plates with the side Technic lift arm. Great for making hinges. And a, what would you call this? I think it's like a 3x3 cross plate. I don't know what you'd call that. 2x2 plates, 2x4 plate, and a palisade brick. And I can get those in different colors. And a 1x2 Technic brick. Alright. Trying really hard not to yawn. It's not the color scheme, I'm just tired, long day. We've got some round tiles in various colors. Well, these would be great for making a gingerbread house. Obviously we got our aqua blue, pink, and cool yellow. And I think that is more dark azure than anything. Or no, I think that's just regular medium azure. Okay, we do have ourselves one of these inserts for just 1. Wow, that's kind of being stingy, Lego. Want more? And some 1x2 plates with upwards Technic lift arm, and there's a rocker bearing plate. Get 2 of those. Ice cream topper. Friction and regular Technic pins, and some 1x2 by 2/3 inverted 45-degree slopes, and some regular 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. And a 2x2 round jumper plate. Well, that's not too bad. And finally, we have bag 5. And I don't know, this one doesn't look too promising. It's more like common stuff I've seen, but I could be wrong. And yes, I did pick up that part that fell on the floor. Another one of these 8x8 half round plates, 4x8 plate. We get some pearl gold. We got a pearl gold helmet. And 1x2x2 or 2x2x2 nose cones. And some sword parts, or you can use them as knives or machetes. Gotta whack down all the overgrowth in the forest. Some 1x4 bricks with arch, 1x3 brick. Alright, do we have any more of these inverted double outside 45-degree slopes? Just 2? Wow, that's not really cool. And we got ourselves another voodoo body and a single-sided head. Must be the wig for him, huh? We don't know. It's a round 1x1 bricks. And number 1 1x2 rounded plate. We also got one like this. What'd you use these for? They would be good for like making radiators and stuff. Palisade bricks in black. And we got some white profile bricks, a single group, or brick bricks. So I can only get just 2 of those in there. And if you're asking about the pontoon boat, there's that piece, but this one's in black. We only get 1 of those. I'm kind of slowly hoarding those up. And a 2x2 rocker bearing plate, inverted 1x2 45-degree slopes. I can always use these. A 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 studs. Okay. 1x4 plate with 2 studs. 1x6 plate, an Exelnite shield. 1x2 plates, some 45-degree slopes on a 1x2 plate. And we got a downwards 1x1 by 1x1 angler plate. See a couple of those in there. Yeah, I mean, these are common colors. I really haven't seen anything really just oddball in this one, except for maybe that aqua blue, but wow, look at all the pearl gold in there. I have to really take a look in there. So you got pearl gold ingots. So if you're making a bank, there you go. There's a couple of those right there. How many of those do we get? Just 4? Oh, we get 5. That's a start. And some spears. Some kind of thing you throw at someone, which you're not supposed to be doing in a flashlight base. Some gold studs. Radiator grills, nose cones, 1x1 plates with the side holder. And we have a dark orange beard, or red beard. This must be bed beard, huh? I think I got it right. Some of you already corrected me on some of the names on here. And thank you for doing it constructively, as I remembered more. Instead of for those who yell at me, huh? I also got some 1x1 plates and some 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. A round 1x1 plate with 3.2 stick and a 1.8 hole. And some flame pieces. And if you really are inclined to do so, you can just shove that right in there. I bet that's how it's supposed to go on. Well, we're not ready for that yet. And some 1x2 flat tiles and some of these. Oh, these are kind of diffused. Yeah, it's kind of perforated or knurled on the sides, but yeah, those are kind of cool. What would you use these for? Maybe stalagmites or stalactites to hang in like an ice cave or something. I don't know. And that's pretty much about it. So let's start with the final brick assessment here and don't roll off. And from what I saw in this set, there is some hidden gems in here, like literally, but for the most part, it's pretty much common stuff I've seen before. Some accessory pieces, I like the pearl gold stuff. That's always going to come in handy for things. Since pearl gold's starting to become brittle gold, hopefully LEGO's got that problem solved. and plates. There is some bricks, but mostly just plates and small pieces in this set. So what we saw here is 434 bricks for, I believe, $29.99. That does seem like a pretty good deal, but remember, it's mostly medium to small parts. But nonetheless, though, there is some pieces here that I could use. But is there pieces in here that you could use? Let me know in the comments below.